Alright, so I spent the last 3 days or so playing the new update for Honkai Star Rail 3.7. A lot of people are waiting for it. I was waiting for it as well too. Saved all my recordings for this. I went through everything, so I got a lot of to update on you guys. So let's get right into this video. So first things first, the first thing I did when I got into the game was pulled my gotcha. So I got my guarantee for the Castor Rice Light Cone. That was 100%. And then I went for the highest scene light cone as well too. Luckily and fortunately, I got that one as well. 75-25 for the highest scene light cone. I nailed it. Very happy about that. Now my main team is looking good to go and ready to take on Iron Tomb. So the story mode took me about 4 to 5 hours, I think. I did watch and read most of it. I did skip some of the very boring parts. There are a couple of those in the story of 3.7. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. But overall though, the story, I'd say up until like the 75% mark, it was not bad. The last 25% was miserable. It was so bad. But everything played out in the story just how I expected. A lot of yapping, lots of yapping. Some build up. We walk into the final boss area. Honestly, like, I feel like a lot of it was just like talking and yapping, and just a lot of pink hair girl talking. It was 3.7. It was like 90% Cyrene talking the whole time. It was insane. Like the amount of yapping that was going on was ridiculous. But I kind of did expect that. I didn't mind like too much of it because up until now, like I've been through this whole phase of like so much yapping. Now I'm used to it. But this one just feels so unnecessary amount. So I basically kind of just like whatever most of the time. I did play through the mode. A lot of moving around, a lot of venturing around. And then a lot of building up of like the other heirs as well too. Like when they talked about the other heirs being in the story, I was like, okay, this is actually pretty good. We're building up to it. We're collecting all the powers of the past 12 heirs or whatever. We're looking pretty good. And then we get to the Iron Tomb fight. Everything was looking solid. I was happy. We're about to do some crazy boss fight. It was sick. The first time I did the boss fight for Iron Tomb, I actually wiped on the first phase because or second phase, I don't remember. It was one of those phases, but my Castor got perma-stunned. I'm not sure what the gimmick was, but I was just perma-stunned the whole time, and then the affinity bar hit 100%. I was like, oh, well, it is what it is. And the second time it was much easier. I didn't get stunned whatsoever, and I was like, okay, well, I just blasted through this one. I'll take it. No biggie for me. And then a lot of yapping. Power of Love. We hit 1 billion damage on these ults or whatever by Cyrene. I was like, okay, this is cool, whatever. Now, at that point, I was like, all right, it's good. We got our fight. Let's close it. Yada, yada, yada. But there was 2 more hours of just non-stop yapping from Cyrene. It was insane. Like, I feel like at the end when it got to the point where I was talking about like, okay, everyone write like one passage in this book and let's go on with our day or whatever. And I was like, all right, this is the end. This is pretty good. I like it so far. But they somehow fed another 2 hours of just Cyrene yapping or whatever. Like, I also like the part where at the end they showed all of them in the Astral Express. Honestly, that was pretty cool. But I had a feeling I knew it wasn't real, so I was like, all right, well, let's just skip this over. Let's get this over with because I don't want to see this part. But Cyrene just kept talking. Oh my god, like, she's great. Well, I think after 3.7, a lot of people hate her, but overall, not bad. She just kept talking. Unnecessary forced relationships or whatever. This brings me back to like a juiced up Firefly, a juiced up what's that one girl, Shorekeeper from Wuthering Waves. It reminds me of these kind of stories right here. And I don't know, I guess they're trying to like feed into this whole like parasocial thing where like they want you to really be into like these 2D waifus or whatever, and like trying to like, oh no, now I have to pull for this character or whatever. I think that's what they're going for. I think it's too excessive, especially this one. It just 4 hours of it, 4 to 5 hours of 3.7, and I'm pretty sure like 3.5 hours of it was just Cyrene just talking nonstop. It was insane. There was just so much talking. Didn't have to be that way. But I give 3.7 like a 5 out of a 10, mainly because I like the Iron Tomb boss fight. It was pretty cool. But the build up could have been better though. But I think they just like glossed over it. Like, okay, it went down, and that's pretty much it. They could have talked about like, okay, what's the aftermath of it? What's going to happen after? I guess that's what 3.8 is going to be about. I guess I'm not exactly sure, but they could definitely touch more about like the build up or whatever for 3.7 for the Iron Tomb fight, but they didn't though. Unfortunate. Story wise though, it was finished. I was done with it. I was like, okay, enough pink hair girl. Let's go do some stuff. The best part about 3.7 is that new game mode, Currency Wars. I've been playing that a lot for the past 2 days now. I'm about to jump right back into it after this video. Very excited about this game mode. It's so fun. I just love stacking like 9 to 10 characters, and they just all like this juice up one character or like have this crazy team cohesion. It's great. It's so enjoyable. I like it a lot. This is definitely probably a lot of people's favorite game mode for Honkai Star Rail. I love it a lot too. Maybe enjoy the game a lot more than I already do. So definitely I want an expansion for this. Add some more levels. Add some more like maps or mechanics or stuff, whatever, items to this game mode, because it's actually very, very good. At first I was like, I'll just play this mode, let's get some gems or whatever, but now I really enjoy it. It's very fun. I enjoy it a lot. Definitely better than Divergent Universe, definitely better than Simulate Universe. Very enjoyable, and so forth. So I also used some of my gems as well. I got from the story mode and from Currency Wars to pull on the Cyrene banner. I did one multi and I hit the SSR pull or 5-star pull, and I got another Himiko. So I have a guarantee right now. I did 2 more multis. I didn't get anything. I'm probably going to save here. I don't really want to get Cyrene, even though like I feel like I could just slot her into my main team and be okay with it, because as of right now, the Remembrance main character goes there, works perfectly fine. But I'm just worried that in 4 point whatever, like the main character is going to move over to those teams rather than stick with the Remembrance team. So I kind of want to have Cyrene there, mainly because like, okay, well, main character is not going to be there forever. I also have Herta's Light Cone available to be used as well from the shop. So definitely could. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to do it, because I want to get Constance. Constance is cool if she's hot, but I don't want to pull like Fugu or like Lingsha. There's like 2 more characters I have to pull. I really don't want to pull for those characters if I'm not going to super invest into them. I'm not really feeling it, so I'm not exactly sure what the plan is. Maybe like after a month or so, I'll toss another multi or 2 into it and see how it turns out. Using a guarantee on Cyrene is kind of whatever. Like, I'm just getting 1 copy and be done with it. I'm not getting like the E2 bait or whatever. So I'm probably just going to just get 1 copy. And then I want to see what other characters are going to come out in the future as well too. I'm not sure how this whole like leak system works. I know they're talking about like duplicates in the 4-point world or whatever. So no one I'm really interested in terms of like characters like Sparkle, Aventurine or whatever. It's kind of like, eh. I mean, Yay Sakura could be cool too, but I'm not exactly sure. So yeah, that was the past week or so. I'm definitely enjoying this new game mode for Currency Wars. We're gonna jump right back into it. 3.7 though, overall story wise, a 5 out of 10. Not really feeling the whole Cyrene yapping for 3 to 4 hours or whatever, but I did enjoy the Iron Tomb fight. It was very fun. So thank you guys for watching. As always, I'll keep you guys updated maybe another 2 weeks or so. And peace out. Have a good weekend, guys. Peace.